Hey, Emily Quisenberry here from emilyquisenberry.com. Do you feel like you have a way to look at a network marketing company and really be able to make a decision on whether it is the company for you or not? And if is it the company for you, are you making that decision based on hype and emotion? Or are you basing it on an educated analysis of the company? And that's really what I want to share with you today, that there is a way to look at a company from that perspective and really be able to see the pros and the cons of that company. So let's look at three different criteria. The first is PTM. And I've learned these criteria from my mentors, people who have been in the industry for a long time and who have studied it from an academic perspective. So the first one is PTM, stands for pre-10 million. Where's the company in the timing of the company? Now, there's not a right or wrong here, but if you want to have the potential to really earn the big money that we know is possible in network marketing, you want to get in before the company goes through momentum. And the reason is, and that's going to be before the company's doing 10 million a month. So that's the pre-10 million. The reason that you want that is because the company will grow 10 to 20 times during that momentum phase. So if you can get in pre-10 million, and truthfully pre-5 million is best, because that gives the company long enough to have worked out its kinks and any issues that it might have, because the vast majority of network marketing companies fail in the first 5 years. So if you can get to that about 5-year mark, 50 million a year in sales, then you've probably got a good company to at least look at. That's number one. Now, in that stage, the pre-10 million, the cool thing is the story that you have for people is getting at the top of the tree, and you have the potential to create big money and free time. That's your story that you want to really share with as many people as possible. Once you get into a company that's older and more established and stable, that's not going to be your story anymore. And that's okay, but you got to realize that. Don't go promise something that isn't possible. You need to adjust your story at that point, that you're in a stable company, a company that's working on expansion. The big money and free time, you can still get to those to big money, not as big, obviously, as you can when you get in early. There's just something about getting into that position where you have the vast majority of people falling in under you when you get in early. So just know that pre-10 million, big key to look at. The second one is PSV, Product Science Verification. Now, if you have a physical product that you are representing or looking to represent, does it have science backing it up? And is it just science that was paid for by the company, or is it science that is from third-party analysis and published studies? That's really important. You also want your products to have patents. And the reason that you do is because you don't want them ending up in Walmart or Costco in 1 or 2 or 3 years once you get in and build your network up. So product science verification is a really important component to look at. The third piece is BDG, and that stands for Billion Dollar Governance. Oh my goodness, this is so important. There are so many companies that are being run by people who have absolutely no, number one, market experience in network marketing. Number two, have never run a billion-dollar company and have any idea what it takes to scale a company, expand internationally, deal with all of the infrastructure and the things that will come when a network marketing company goes through a hyper growth and just moves on up towards that billion-dollar and beyond mark, which is again what we want to be. And we want to be in one of those legacy companies like the 14 that have actually done that. So billion-dollar governors, you want to know who's running the company, what are their credentials, what have they done, what experience do they have, what do they bring to the table, what's their vision for the company. Those are really important things to look at. So I hope that these three criteria will really help you, whether you're looking to make a transition from a company that you're currently in, maybe you're looking to partner with a new company, or maybe you're looking at home-based business for the very first time. I don't know, but these three criteria will help you stay off the emotion hype bandwagon and really get on a due diligence and let me figure out if this company really has what it takes and what I'm looking for to partner with. So again, pre-10 million, product science verification, and billion-dollar governess. Check those things out with your company and see if they match up. And if they do, you could have a potential home run. Listen, I'm going to be hosting a webinar at 8 p.m. Wednesday evening Central. It's every Wednesday. And I just pour value into that and just really teach and train on things that I am doing and have learned and am actively pursuing in my own business. So I hope you'll join me. I hope you'll invite your team, come and learn, because it's going to be a lot of fun, and I can promise you'll get some great information from it. The second thing is, if you have any questions about potentially working more closely with me to help you develop a more comprehensive residual income plan, then fill out the application that's going to be in the post. And that'll just give me some information about you to see if that could be a potential for you and I to work together in that capacity. So, hey, I hope you'll go and make this a great day, and I will see you on the next post.